The Borderlands and Fortnite crossover is officially here with a ton of new challenges, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to do every single one, get all of the rewards, including how to find the Eye of Claptrap, the vault symbols, all of that stuff, as well as a bunch of other stuff for today's Borderlands update. Alright guys, welcome back to another Fortnite video. How are you guys doing? Hit that like button down below if you're doing good, especially if you're a fan of Borderlands, because you know I am, and this is a really cool update for me. I'm excited for this one. I've been enjoying it a lot. But yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the challenges, how to get the rewards, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you do enjoy it, guys, and you want to see more challenge guide videos, hit that subscribe button down below, turn on notifications. Also, if you want to help support me, be sure to use code Thellamasir in the item shop. I appreciate that a ton. And without further ado, let's jump on into it right here with the first thing I want to cover, and that is basically just an overview of the rewards themselves. Oh, and also, guys, before I forget, comment down below if you're a fan of Borderlands, if you like that game. And if you don't know what Borderlands is, it is another video game. It's been around for quite a while, and Borderlands 3 is actually coming out, or it's already out. Either way, though, we're getting off track. Let's get into it with the rewards. So yeah, we got a bunch of challenges, and obviously with that being said, a bunch of rewards. And they're actually pretty cool. So mainly it's this one wrap. And okay, I actually just went back to my main menu and got this new variant of Waypoint. Waypoint Green. That's actually pretty cool right there. I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently there's a new Waypoint variant. Okay. Alright, but yeah, you go into the Welcome to Pandora Challenges, and the main one is to complete all 6 challenges, and you get the Mayhem wrap, which is the classic, like, sort of cel-shaded Borderlands type art style, and it's got the wrap right there, which is really cool. I'm a big fan of that. Again, I love Borderlands, and I love that right there, and yeah. Now then after that, you've got collect cash from chests and opponents in Pandora, so I'll show you how to do that, but then you get the Psycho Spray, which is obviously, you know, a bandit from Borderlands, but in the form of a pretty cool spray looking right there. And then on top of that, you also have eliminate opponents in Pandora. I'll show you how to do that, followed by search chests in Pandora, and both of those are for 500 XP each. Nothing too crazy for those, but you know, XP, might as well go for it. After that, you have a pretty tough one, but I'll show you how to do it. Find Claptrap's missing eye and then return it to him for the Crunk Bunny spray. That has to do with like Tiny Tina. It's pretty funny. Also gain shields in Pandora for another 500 XP, and then finally search different vault symbols for a banner, and there are 3 different vault symbols you have to find, but I'll show you all of those. So let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. With the first challenge, we'll go through these in order. Collect cash from chests and opponents in Pandora. So what is Pandora? What is cash, and how do you collect it? Well, let's start off with the basics. You may or may not know, but I'm just going to go over this for those of you who do not know, since this is a new update. Basically, Pandora is the new rift zone that can be found in the desert biome. When you go into it, it turns into like this Borderlands type area. You've got the cell shading of all of the stuff. It looks very, very cool. You've also got like this entire design around, like, you know, Borderlands type stuff with a giant, you know, monster skeleton, bandit camps, and things like that. It's really cool overall, but this is the area of Pandora, so this is where you'll be completing a lot of the challenges. Now, as for cash, this can again be found from chests and opponents. I'm pretty sure you get it from eliminating opponents, or maybe if they pick up cash from chests and you eliminate them, you get their cash. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but I do know that the main way of getting it is just from chests. That's the most consistent way, because you always get a bit of cash when opening a chest. However, there are some differences here. The chests, as you can tell, are a bit, you know, different. They look like Borderlands type item chests and things like that, so that is indeed what you're looking for, so keep an eye out for those. They're not the normal chests, and then when you open them, they all have a little bit of cash in them, as you can see right here. So simply look around for a bunch of chests. You can also go for eliminations, because this works hand in hand with the next challenge right here. So basically, the next challenge is to eliminate 3 opponents in Pandora. That obviously works out pretty well, because you can go for the collect cash from opponents in Pandora challenge too. However, you may also want to just go for chests to stay on the safe side. However, if you're going to go for eliminations, might as well do that first and see if you can get some cash that way and not even try and worry about it. And actually, now that I'm looking at it all together, the third challenge goes with this too, but let's focus on the eliminate opponents. For me, you know, I love doing solo for elimination challenges because you get your elimination right away. There's always a bunch of people going to these locations to eliminate, and it just makes it very easy. Some people like to do Team Rumble, but I mean, that's really tough to do because you have to hope opponents are going to be going to this location, especially if it's on your side of the map. That doesn't really work out all that well. So again, I'd recommend solo and try and do that before doing the collect cash challenge. On top of that though, you also have search chests in Pandora. You have to search 7 total, and this is why I do not recommend going for the first challenge right away, or I guess you can kind of go for them together because they work work hand in hand, but since you can find cash from chests anyways, you'll be working on both of these challenges at the same time. Now again, for the chests, you're looking for that specific type from Borderlands, but they're spread out all around, and actually the spot that I would recommend going is to either one of the two camps. As you can see, there is one over here. It replaced that one area that didn't really have a name, but it had a lot of buildings, so I'd recommend either going there or to the one more to the left of that over here. That one's maybe a little bit less common, but there's also a ton of chests like all around this area. So if you want a little bit of a quiet area, you know, go looking through there. And obviously do something like Team Rumble. Maybe an LTM actually would work pretty well, because you might run into less people doing challenges in an LTM as opposed to Team Rumble, where a bunch of people are going to be landing here. But yeah, either way, that's where you can find some chests. And then after that, guys, let's get into it with some of the tough challenges here. You've got find Claptrap's missing eye and then return it to him. I have the exact location for this one, so you don't have to worry about it. But what is Claptrap and why is he missing an eye? Well, basically, guys, if you didn't know, Claptrap is a robot from the Borderlands series, and you can actually find him in the Pandora area. However, he has lost his eye, and you need to bring it back to him. So that is the basis of this challenge right here. And I don't think you have to visit Claptrap first. I think you can just go ahead and find the missing eye and then go about returning it to him. But yeah, as for the location of the eye, as you can see, it is right here on the mini map, right around there. It's that specific building in this camp. So as you can see, when you run towards that building and go into it, you want to turn to the right, look for the TV in the chair, and you'll be able to find the eye sitting on the ground right in front of there. Now, obviously, I'm in Playground just to show you these locations because it's easier. Don't have to worry about opponents, but you have to do these in an actual, you know, like live game mode. You can't do them in Playground, but you'll be able to pick that up from that location right there. So that's the first half of the challenge done. Then you have to go back and find Claptrap. Now, Claptrap is over towards the western side of Pandora under the big like billboard type sign. As you can see right here, I'm heading over there and you can find Claptrap standing right under there. So simply give him back his eye, and that is how you complete that challenge right there. Now, for whatever reason there's any changes to this challenge or something glitches out, simply check the pinned comment down below for updates, but that should be pretty much how you do it. After that, then you have two more challenges, then there's a tough one to finish it out. But first of all, gain shields in Pandora. This is a very easy one because, I mean, I think you guys know how to apply shields, and obviously, you know, that includes mini shields, big potions, things like that. However, if you did not know, Pandora also grants you shield just by being in the location itself, and I'm pretty sure that counts towards the challenge. But basically, it says in the patch notes, while at the rift zones, players will begin to generate shield after 4 seconds of not taking damage. So there you go, you know, try not to take any damage and you'll gain some shields automatically. So, you know, go around, search chests, try and use shields whenever possible. Also, maybe try to get into battles. Actually, that's probably a good way to do it. Pick up a bunch of shields, then try and get some eliminations for that other challenge. And then once you take a bit of damage, you can use even more shields. And then, you know, you're working on 2 challenges at once and saving yourself a lot of time. But keeping it going here, guys, with the last challenge I want to talk about in today's video. This is another tough one, but it is to search 3 vault symbols. Now, basically, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, what I would recommend starting out is to go towards Claptrap. At that billboard, if you build up to it a little bit, there is a vault symbol right on the back of it. As you can see right there, that is the exact symbol that you're looking for. So simply search that and you should have 1 vault symbol right away. Now, the reason I recommend this location is because you can turn around and immediately run into this camp right here and find another vault symbol on the wall right over there. So obviously that's pretty good because they're fairly close together. Now, then after that, for the third one, you're going to want to go to the other camp. So simply run over to there and you'll be able to find, you know, the final vault symbol that you need right over there, as you can see on screen. So there you guys go. This challenge is very easy as long as you know the exact locations. However, guys, that is the last challenge right there. So hopefully that all helps, but let's move on to a little bit of other update news from today's update to finish off this video. Like, for example, guys, here, Tilted Town got changed up. That is right, Tilted Town got some changes. Now, basically, it's nothing like gigantic, but it is pretty interesting. They added extra pathways to help players, you know, navigate the area and get out of the zone more easily than before. Now, basically, as you can see, you know, they added a bunch of like ladders that you can run up, boxes that you can run up, just a bunch of little like parkour type areas, so to say, but it's made so you can get over these hills and have more ways to exit Tilted Town, because obviously you cannot build so when it gets to those ending circles and the circle is closing in, pressuring players to get out of there, this allows them more options to actually get out and not end up stuck, you know, at the bottom of a hill or something like that. So yeah, pretty interesting change right there, but keeping it going here, you also have a ton of vaulted items. They're not a ton, but they are important. There's 3 items in specific that got vaulted, and they are some interesting ones. So first of all, let's just start off with a really big one. You've got the drum gun. That is right, the drum gun has been officially vaulted. This is a pretty interesting vault to see, especially since it was part of the unvaulting way back when, and it's finally been put back into the vault, which is kind of funny to see. On top of that, you also have the storm flip, which was a bit surprising because that was added fairly recently, and now it is officially vaulted in like no time flat, probably because it had some crazy things to do with like end game circles, and it wasn't the most useful item. Not a ton of people liked it, not a ton of people used it even that much anyways. A lot of people dropped it. That's probably why it got vaulted, but yeah, that's pretty unique right there. On top of that, the Storm Scout Sniper got vaulted, which is a bit of a surprise as well because that item is fairly new too. So I'm wondering why that one got vaulted as well. It was a pretty useful one. I used it sometimes. Maybe it has to do with them adding a certain leaked item back. If you missed my video yesterday, be sure to check it out. But yeah, guys, those are the vaulted items. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more videos like this, more challenge guides coming out in the near future. On top of that, check out some of my previous videos here. Again, got that 9 leaked items that were lost, and then below that, another fun video I'm sure you guys will enjoy. But other than that, guys, again, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one.